Well, I had a much better intro idea planned, but the windstorm had other ideas, so I'm out here for a first ride on the Himalayan 450, and I just carved a tunnel underneath this down tree. Let's see if I can get through. Oh, what's up?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I just made a hole, so you ought to be able to get through.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Tall bike's harder. Tall bike's harder. I think I could ride on it. It's not so damn tall. Yeah, I think I can. No backpack. I got the harness on, so it's down on top of my head. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Also, there's my trail. Today's video is sponsored by MotoCamp Nerd. But Dork, you're not camping. How can this be sponsored by MotoCamp Nerd? Well, MotoCamp Nerd is more than just camping gear, and I'll talk about what I mean in a bit. But let's OHV this baby. For the uninitiated, this is Shotgun Creek, affectionately known as Snot Gun, because this clay mud is sticky to your tires and slippery as hell all at the same time. So it doesn't look too bad, but this stuff is so slick. Trust me when I say it is not amazing traction wise. Also my first ride since my LASIK surgery, so first ride without corrective lenses pretty much ever. How about that? So our friends at Royal Enfield were kind enough to loan me this Himalayan for a long-term test. So of course the first thing I'm doing is bringing it out to the local ATV trails after a massive rainstorm. So this will be fun. All right, well, slippery, snotty. So I'm gonna take it easy on this. This is a green trail, as you can see. My working hypothesis with this bike is that it's kind of a great casual rumbler bumbler. It's easy to get your feet down. I think it'll go a lot of places. So if you're the kind of person that just wants to go places and doesn't care how fast you get there, you want to sit down when you should maybe stand up, I think this bike will be great for that. So we're just going to take this one easy and test that theory. And then we'll putz down to some of the other ATV trails if this goes well. Really widen this, which is nice. Yeah, it's pretty slippery. That back is spinning. No TC on this, but it does have ABS. So, you know, yeah, you can feel the ABS kicking in actually. But you can turn it off very easily right here. Watch. Hold it down. Oh, what did I do? That's not what I was trying to do. You don't hold it down, you just hit the button. That was turning the screen mode. Yeah, ride mode, ABS off, just like that. No convoluted switches in garbage. Pay attention, Honda. One button. You don't have to go into a menu. You just hit the button. I also saw a couple other guys up here riding, and they may be coming up the other direction, so that's another reason to just go kind of slow. Oh yeah, the ass is sliding. Okay, I lied. I'm going to stand up. When this is slippery, I definitely need to. So, easy clutch pull. Geared tall enough in first to putz along. Let's try second. Yeah, no, definitely first at these speeds. Yeah, even with these tires, I'm not loving the sideways action I'm getting back there. So the other trails are less mud and more gravel, I believe. So we'll give them a shot. But first we have to get out of here. Here we go. Downhill. Decent brake feel in the front. Yeah. I don't love the lever. I think I need to slide it in some. I don't like where I'm grabbing it along with the throttle at the moment. But here's some true single track, friends, on the Himalayan 450. Yeehaw. So it's been single tracked. And a feel for it eats up gravel roads, I'll tell you that. I love riding it on fast gravel. It's a great bike for that. And you can really let loose and just let her fly. Yeah, it wasn't so damn slippery. Be taking these corners a lot faster too, probably. This is a good test too of your slow maneuverability. Yeah, there you go. Single track on the Himalayan 450. Should we go down to the secret spot? I feel like this is a great bike for just exploring and kind of checking out the various logging roads, dead-end roads, because it's easy to get your feet down and turn around, navigate obstacles. Now, we just had a big windstorm, that's why that big tree was down that we had to get under. So maybe we can't get all the way down there, but yeah, it's definitely tall geared, which is good on the highway, but I should be using second a lot for that slow speed stuff, and it's just kind of lugging a little. I don't know, just first impression. We'll play with it. Ooh, it's gonna be very slippery and not at all in the direction I want to go. Yeah, I don't know if I want to hop this on this bike, but I can move it. Man, this thing is low, and the seat's in the high position. It's still just super easy to swing your leg over. So I mentioned this video is sponsored by MotoCamp Nerd, and I'm not going camping, so what am I wearing that he could possibly want to promote? Well, I just ruined it by saying the word wearing, but yes, MotoCamp Nerd is branching out. No longer just your one-stop shop for all your moto camping needs. He's now selling motorcycle gear, including the climb gear that I'm wearing, this jacket and pants, the Raptor GTX Overshell jacket and pants. He has a full climb selection and will be expanding out into other brands soon. So now you can get your moto gear the same place you get your moto camping gear, at motocampnerd.com. I guess we're not getting down there. This is what I was afraid of. I don't think I can move this one. Yeah, wow, honestly. Okay, well, let's turn around. That's the other thing I think this bike is good at, is kind of turning around in tight spots, because it's really easy to just get your feet down. Check it out. Ta-da! That was easy. But anyway, the Raptor GTX Overshell and pants there's no armor in the jacket or the pants. So what this gear does is it solves a dilemma. It fills a hole in my lineup. When I went on the Oregon BDR, I wore actually the climb armored shirt that I have on right now, and a jersey over the top that was kind of abrasion resistant, but not really. And I was really just rolling the dice for the highway parts, knowing that the vast majority of my time would be spent off the pavement on slower speed stuff where abrasion resistance wouldn't mean as much. What this shell gives you the opportunity to do is wear your armor and your jersey. I could throw the shell on because it has abrasion resistance, it has the super fabric at the shoulders and elbows, with my armor underneath, and then be protected on the road from abrasion stuff, and then just take the jacket off and throw it in my backpack or strap it to the back of the bike for when I got to the trails and don't need the abrasion resistance and want more airflow. It kind of fills a kind of specific niche, but it's one that I haven't used gear that filled before, so I wanted to give this a shot, and MotoCamp Nerd was gracious enough to send it to me to try it out. So far, so good. Pop over to the site, check out his selection of riding gear and moto camping gear and everything else you need to have great motorcycle camping adventures. Thanks to Ben for sponsoring this video and for being an awesome dude and providing a great service to the moto camping community. Also, have you seen the Moto Camping Nerds group on Facebook? You should join that. Ooh, a little sideways. Let's get out of the rain rut. Let's do that. This thing makes its power just so, like, predictably and comfortably. It's a putter like the KLR. It reminds me of the KLR a lot. I mean, it's not shocking. They're both big single cylinders, but the KLR is quite a bit bigger than this. But it just kind of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to climb up? And it just has more power all the time when you twist the throttle, even with a big heavy rider like me on it. So my goal with this long-term test is to get 1,000 miles on this thing, really test it in different conditions, take it camping, whatever, so that I can do a real comprehensive review beyond the sort of ride-based single-day review I did before. If you're vertically challenged, man, the Himalayan is a breath of fresh air, and the seat is in the high position for me right now, so it goes even lower for y'all that might need that. Let's try this one sitting down. First gear, probably. Let's just give it a second. Second it is. Second it is. I don't know what this other guy's about. Not overcommitting. Let's do it. Look at the sense. Hey, they fixed some of this. Fun. You gotta whip there. Yeah, look at that. Some rockage. Some new rockage. Look at that rockage. Look at this. A steep descent to the road. And sir. Yes, sir. 15. Yeah. Second gear was a mistake. So, I'm aware this is not like hardcore, most difficult stuff ever. Not the point I'm trying to make. One, I'm just trying to get a feel for the bike in various situations. And two, I do think most people will take this bike on pretty easy, simple stuff. It's a very beginner-friendly bike. It has a lot of characteristics that appeal to the new rider who's learning. It's very confidence-inspiring. So, I just want to take it on some stuff that's maybe one step above what they'll do, just so they can see what it can do and what they can grow into with this bike. It's nice to have these ATV trails real close to home, though, so you can always get out on a new bike and test them out. And it's nice to be able to ride out and ride back. Try standing up. Still probably not going to do it in a second, but let's see. I don't like where this mirror is at all. Hitting me in the wrist. I will say, continually impressed with this suspension, though it is not adjustable. It is pretty stiff and well tuned for what I think most people will want to do. I mean, it's a show with suspension. It's not garbage. It's not like two rubber bands and a spring out of a pogo stick, you know. It's not bad. So yeah, not adjustable is a knock, but most people that are buying a bike like this don't know what to do with suspension adjustments anyway, so I don't think it matters that much. Nice and slow and slippery stuff. Decent control. Doesn't feel super stiffy. It does feel heavy. Like, it doesn't feel like a dirt bike for sure. But the weight is definitely there. And it doesn't like to go this slow in second gear. I'm definitely lugging it. Huh, interesting. Around the first. Yeah. I like first better. First isn't choppy, which is nice. Doesn't have that like 300L, 450L shockiness, but it's not spectacular either. Well, let's go to the mountaintop. It's not a video if we don't go to the mountaintop. Okay, let's go up to the mountaintop, because I always like saying I rode a bike to a mountaintop. Good old mountaintop, Bald Mountain, Oregon. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Fun. All bikes are fun. Little ones you can flog though. It's a special kind of fun, I think. Even more fun when it isn't yours and somebody else broke it in already. Oh yeah, this suspension, pun intended, keeps shocking me. It's pretty good. Even with me on it. I mean, this is the preload is cranked up, so that's the only adjustment, but it takes the bumps no big. Not bottoming or bouncing too much or deflecting like crazy. It just kind of soaking it up. Yeah, this is a really nice view when it's not literally inside a cloud, but not today. It's a little soupy right here sometimes. Nothing too crazy. Today is nothing too intense. It's just the first nice-ish weather, and by nice I mean not raining, day I've had since I got this thing, got the new tires on. Wanted to come out, get some first impressions, get a feel for the tires and the bike, and sort of introduce you to it, because got some fun plans for this. We'll take it motocamping, try to get in, a few different types of riding videos with it on our way to 1,000 miles, and then we'll do a review and then we'll give it back. So thanks to Royal Enfield for the loan. Fun bike, and I'm excited to really put it to the test beyond what I got to do in Utah. And a big thank you to MotoCamp Nerd for sponsoring the video, and being a very important supporter of this channel and of me as a content creator in general. So pop over, check out the site, support him. He supports me and supports you and all the content you consume. So big thanks to MotoCamp Nerd. And if you're shopping at MotoCamp Nerd, don't forget to use my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any extra, and I get a little commission, and you help me pay for future motorcycling adventures as well as Lil Dork's college fund. So much appreciated. Just bookmark that link and use it every time you go to the site. Should be a link right in the description. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!